Hello everyone, my name is Doru Malankas. I'm a supporter in Disciple Christian Motorcycle Club since November 2021, and I'm from the West Romania. I have 41 years, and I am a part of the Romanian charter 43 Dragon crew. My ma is Disciple Stoodfast, and the European boss is Disciple Sparkplug, and I'm saying God bless every one of the men who do something in this club. I want to say something, uh, that God has spoken to me Friday night. Friday in time of the day, I received a message on WhatsApp from one of the guys who is a full patch in Burnout Clubhouse from Arad, one of the two MC clubs that they are in Arad in our city. And with this guy, I have sort of a connection, and he's communicating with me. And he sent me a message Friday, and he said, tonight we're going to have a party into our clubhouse, and if you want to come, you are welcome. So I say, well, welcome. Thank you for inviting. So around after 8 o'clock, with Ovi and with Flavio, all the three of us, we went to the clubhouse. Well, it was very nice received. Those guys made food, beans, and we spent there about 2.5 hours approximately, and we eat it with them, and we just drink a Fanta and assisting to their party. They have a guy who sings with the guitar, sort of a solo concert, and it was a nice atmosphere. They started to dancing, and anyway, you know better than I am what it. I think everybody except us on that club was smoking. Just cigars, not something else. It is not a 1% club, but it is the most old club MC in Arad. And anyway, we spent there about 2.5 hours talking and socializing. And when they started to get drunk, I said, okay, now it's time for us to go. So we went and shaking everyone's hand. They were smiling. Some of them said, hey, wait, the kids are going to bed on this hour. I have kids that they are going to be living. Stay here with the men, just party. And anyway, in a nice and good atmosphere, we left. And one of their full patches, one of the most important officers, we've been talking about the next season when we start in the rides, and they inviting us and they're receiving us, and it's a nice relation that we started to build here. Well, everything it was okay, and I sent a message on when we left. The most important thing for me was when I arrived home. I came home, was around 11 o'clock, because the clubhouse is in the city and I live at about 20 minutes distance, 25 kilometers, I think. And when I came home, entering in the house, my wife said, what is this smell? You stink so bad. My kids, my boys at 12 and 10 years, they said, Dad, that is insupportable. My wife says, straight on the shower, go and make a long shower and put all your clothes for being washed. Now I'm telling you, I had new clean, taken from the lockers when I'm new clean clothes, You're not going to a clubhouse smelling, So when I come back, I was smelling so bad. Everybody said, even my coat is right here for dry. My wife took it and washed it with the hands, because after sitting all night outside on the veranda to eliminate the smell, it was still smelling impossible. Well, you see, we're coming from a Pentecostal families, me and my wife, and nobody in our houses smelled. It's not a smoke from cigar is not something natural for us. Anyway, I needed to be washed. My clothes needed to be washed. And there is a thing what it came to me, and some verse that I remembered. And I want to read it to you. Maybe it helps because this situation spoke to me very well. I want to read in Apocalypse, in the book of Apocalypse, chapter number 5. I'll read a few verses. And I saw the right hand of him who has sent on the throne on the scroll written, and on the back, sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, "Who is worthy to open the scroll and to break his seals?" And no one in heaven or on the earth or under the earth was able to open the scroll or to look in it. And I wept much that no one was found worthy to open the scroll or to look in it, to look into it. Then one of the elders said to me, "Weep no, weep not. You, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has conquered so that he can open the scroll and his 7 seals." Now, I was thinking about this scene in heaven when God decided to send Jesus, to send someone for saving us. When he said, who will take the book? Who will go? Who will do this for humanity? Because they are lost in their sins. I'm imagining all these angels. He said, I'm thinking, the Archangel Gabriel, he says to will you go? And the earth smells so bad. Why don't you go? It hurts. It's going to be difficult. It's dangerous. You will suffer. No one wanted to come for the people on the earth. There is another verse in the book of Isaiah. This is the Romanian Bible, and I have 2 English Bibles, but just listen. Book of Isaiah, chapter number 6. Chapter number 6, I think. Yes, number 6. I will read from the verse number 6. Then one of the creatures flew down to me, carrying a burning coal that he had taken from the altar with a pair of tongues. He touched my lips with a burning coal and said, "This has touched your lips, and your guilt is gone, and your sins are forgiven." Then I heard the Lord say, "Who shall I send? Who will be our messenger?" I answered, "I will go. Send me." This situation has spoken to me about the mission of the club. Going to the clubhouse, a discotheque, smoking and music and all this. I never did that. I never lived like that when I was young, and I never spent so it doesn't make me any pleasure. I'm not going. I'm not dancing with them. I'm not ugly talking with them. I'm not smoking like them. So why am I going there? What is in my mission? Because I never lived like that. And now I'm going. I'm married. I have a family. I have a loving wife. I have a nice church where I'm going. I have a nice community where I'm going. Some of them, they couldn't even understand that you can take a mission and go in such kind. There are bands of evil. Let Just let them. We'll stay in our churches. We will build a nice wall, and nobody is going to bother us. We will sing and we will worship God all the time, and He is going to find pleasure in us. But I'm saying, when God wanted to send the salvation, when Jesus came in this world, He felt this smell. He knew what is going to happen to Him. But still, He came. And I was wondering, after He suffered, after He died, after He was resurrected, and when He went to the Father again, sitting to the right side of the Father, and saying, all angels was happy. They were singing that Jesus, the Son of the Creator, came back, and He went, and He was probably a great atmosphere, and everybody was. And when Jesus stand to the right of the Father, maybe the Father said, "Son, where have you been walking? You smell bad." When I came home, I had to wash all my clothes. And next time I will go again wearing nice clothes, and I will come back again, and I will have to wash all these clothes again. I will have to spend, water and electricity and some money to washing my clothes, because probably I will cannot wear them next day. But I want to say, if someone thinks, what am I doing in this club? It's not for me. I don't have to go. I am saved, and I will say to some of my friends, I will preach to someone. I will preach in the church, and that's enough. That's enough. You don't have to preach on the street, and not even thinking preaching in a clubhouse, or to the some 1%ers guys who selling drugs to the kids and selling girls for prostitution, and you don't know what they do. Why those guys need to? It stinks. It's an ugly smell. It's a dark light. Why would I go there? Going to the clubs are no windows. Or if they have windows, they are painted with black for no light, no sun to enter inside. And there's no respirable air in there. I'm still thinking, when Jesus came, I don't think He came with pleasure, but He came because He loved humanity. And I tell you, I don't know if it is fair, but I love people more than I love rules. I don't like rules. I'm a sort of outlaw myself as well. Churches rules and all those guys rules. You don't have to do this. It's not in the Bible, or it's not. It's our rule. I don't like these rules. But our mission, it is to take in light. Go in all the world and preach the gospel to anyone who will hear you. This is our mission. This is the way I am a supporter in Disciple Christian Motorcycle Club. And this is the way, this is the reason that I'm sending even this message, to encourage some of you, if you will have patience to hear 15 minutes of some incoherent English guy speaker. I had this thinking to this last 2 days, and I wanted to share it with you. So I just want to say, don't be afraid representing God's club in the other darkness clubs in this world, because you don't know when someone will obey and will listen, and he's going to be saved, and he will be saved forever. He will live an eternity in heaven instead going to the hell. So this is your work. You have to go, and I have to go. Thank you for listening. God bless you. God is great indeed.